Greetings, School City of Hammond family. Hammond Superintendent Scott Miller with another important update on the COVID-19 crisis. Yesterday, our Governor, Eric Holcomb, and State Superintendent, Dr. Jennifer McCormick, announced the closure of school for the remainder of the 2019-2020 school year. What this means for us is that we will be doing e-learning now through May 29th. Essentially, this will be the new plan that we announced this week that starts on Monday, where assignments will be for the entire week will come out at the beginning of the week on Monday and be due at the end of the week. There are a few exceptions with the holidays of Easter and Memorial Day, but otherwise the assignments will come out on Monday and be due on Friday. Graduation ceremony. A lot of people have been talking on social media about what we should be doing for graduation ceremonies. We have launched a committee that is made up of high school principals, teachers, and seniors, so we can get their input as well. And they will be working over the next several weeks to finalize our plans for how we're going to honor and celebrate the class of 2020. We are aware of what's on social media. We are watching what other school districts are doing, and we will be incorporating all the best ideas into our plan. Tentatively, we are planning on the first week of June for these virtual graduations. In regards to caps and gowns and whether you should return them or not, I would say hold off for the moment on returning them until we hear what the graduation planning committee comes up with. Very much a possibility that we will want pictures of your graduate in a cap or gown. As far as other refunds, we are going to be working on those. If you paid for a field trip in advance or fundraiser, we will be issuing refunds and getting those into the mail over the next several weeks. How about pickup of students' personal items? We do have a plan we're working on that will respect social distancing guidelines and gathering of 10 or less people that we, again, will be announcing in the next few weeks to be able to get items from our schools back into your hands. I know for elementary and secondary this is an issue. Kids have things in their desks and lockers. We know some of our students have medicines that we need to return to families. We will be addressing all of those items. Unfortunately, for some of our summer programs like SOAR and some of our special education programming, I am announcing right now that we do have to cancel those programs. We are going to keep the window open for traditional summer school. We'll have to wait and see how the situation with the COVID-19 unfolds. But fortunately, the state pushed back the application to June 1st for traditional summer school, so we can better see how we can serve students' needs over the summer. But SOAR and the Applied Skills program, the speech program at Edison are all canceled as of this meeting for the summer. Pre-K and kindergarten roundup. We will be transitioning to an online registration for those programs, and for Head Start, more details to follow, and links will be published when they are available. We had questions about our juniors who were scheduled to take the SAT this spring. We are working with College Board to determine the date in the fall where that will occur, but that is the plan, is that the current juniors will be able to take the SAT in the early fall. Last thing I want to talk about is graduation requirements. Dr. McCormick talked about this yesterday about what is a fair way to graduate our seniors given everything that's happening in the spring semester of their senior year. And essentially what was announced was that any course that a senior was enrolled in on March 19th, they only need to participate in that course for the remainder of the year to earn credit for it. They also announced that no longer for this graduating cohort only, just graduation cohort of 2020, they do not have to pass the graduation qualification exam, the GQE, which is called the I-STEP. So kids who may have not passed one or both portions of the I-STEP, they no longer need that in order to graduate. What do they need? They need their Core 40. That is what we will be pushing for, is to make sure all of our students have the Core 40 credits so that they can be a graduate. For underclassmen, for juniors, maybe even middle schoolers who are taking high school credits, they didn't change anything. they will still have to complete all the course requirements, turn in the assignments to earn credit for those high school courses. Let me review here. If a student still needs to take additional courses after a senior, after the March 19th date, they will have to fulfill all the obligations of that course to earn credit. All of this information is on our updated FAQ on our COVID-19 website. Thank you for listening and be well.